and gentlemen, welcome to Winamac High School for Senior Night. It's at this time I get the honor of introducing you to the seniors in the various groups involved in this evening's festivities. Let me begin this evening by introducing you to the senior members of our band. First, let me introduce you to Miss Kelsey Connor. Kelsey is being escorted this evening by James and Mary Connor. She has been involved with band for 4 years at WCHS. Her plans after high school are to attend the Heron School of Art, where she hopes to obtain a degree in drawing and illustration, which she'll use to become an art professor while also selling artwork. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kelsey Connor. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Miss Amber Depkey. She's being escorted this evening by Amanda Depkey. She's also a 4-year participant in band here at WCHS. Her future plans are to attend cosmetology school to get a cosmetology license. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Amber Depkey. Next, let me introduce you to Mr. R.J. Link. R.J. is being escorted this evening by Donnie and Leslie Link. He also has participated in band at WCHS for 4 years. R.J. would like to attend a trade school and become an auto mechanic as his future plans. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. R.J. Link. Next, let me introduce you to Miss Anna Miller. Anna is being escorted this evening by Abby Dickey and Paul Miller. She also has participated in band at WCHS for 4 years. Anna's future plans are to attend Purdue for either botany or education. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Miller. Next, let me introduce you to Miss Mackenzie Mitchell. She's being escorted this evening by Josh and Sarah Mitchell. She is a 4-year participant in both band and golf who will also be honored here this evening. Her future plans are to attend Purdue and major in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mackenzie Mitchell. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Miss Sarah Padilla. Sarah is being escorted this evening by her parents, Maria and Balthazar Padilla. She also is a 4-year participant in band at WCHS. Her future plans are to attend IUPUI and study accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sarah Padilla. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, for the band this evening, let me introduce you to Mr. Eric Schwartz. Eric is being escorted this evening by Rodney and Jolene Schwartz, yet another 4-year participant in band at WCHS. Eric's future plans are to attend Purdue University and major in planetary sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Schwartz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Warrior football team, starting with the managers. Our first this evening is Miss Whitney Chumley. She's being escorted this evening by her brother Kyle Chumley. She has participated as a football manager for 3 years at WCHS. Her plan is to go to Purdue University to major in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Whitney Chumley. Next, let me introduce you to Miss Riley Doherty. She's being escorted this evening by her mother, Andrea Callahan. She, once again, has participated as a manager for football for 3 years by the WCHS. Her future plans are to attend college and become a pediatric oncology nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Riley Doherty. Ladies and gentlemen, next, let me introduce you to Miss Breeland Runyon. She's being escorted this evening by Lane and Karen Cole. She has been a manager for football here at WCHS for 1 year. Her future plans are to go to the Army as a medevac nurse, and afterwards she might go to school to be an OBGYN. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Breeland Runyon. And our last manager this evening, let me introduce you to Miss Brooklyn Ulrich. She's being escorted this evening by her father, Colin Ulrich. Brooklyn has been a 3-year manager for the Warrior football team. Her future plans are to attend at IU and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brooklyn Ulrich. And now let me begin introducing you to the football players. Ladies and gentlemen, first let me introduce you to Mr. Connor Alexander. He's being escorted this evening by Nellie Alexander and Tracy Alexander. He's participated for 1 year at Winamac High School for football. And his future plans are to move to Florida and be a real estate agent. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Connor Alexander. Next, let me introduce you to Mr. Dennis Bonnell. He's being escorted this evening by Matt and Christine Bonnell. He's been a 3-year player here at WCHS on the football team. His future plans are after high school, plan to work full-time at a local farm. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dennis Bonnell. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mr. Bo Brandt. Bo is being escorted this evening by Jeff and Tammy Brandt. Bo has participated in football at WCHS for 4 years. His future plans are to attend Purdue and major in agribusiness and return to the family farm. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bo Brandt. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mr. Dylan Brown. He's being escorted this evening by Tammy Brown, another 4-year player at WCHS on the football team. And his future plans are to pursue a career in law enforcement. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dylan Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, next let me introduce you to Mr. Charlie Buffet. He's being escorted this evening by Rachel Fox and John Christ. He's been here at WCHS for 1 year. Charlie is our exchange student from France. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Mr. Charlie Buffet. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Hayden Clark. He's being escorted this evening by Dan and Lindsay Clark, another 4-year player at WCHS on the football team, whose future plans are to attend Parkland College in Champaign, Illinois to major in automotive science. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hayden Clark. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Russell Compton. He's being escorted this evening by Chad and April Compton, another 4-year player at WCHS whose plans are to attend college for sports science. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Russell Compton. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mr. Brendan Day. He's being escorted this evening by Colin and Tony Day, another 4-year player here at WCHS on the football team. His future plans are to major in mathematics at Purdue University. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brendan Day. Next, let me introduce you to Mr. Caleb Good. He is being escorted this evening by Jeff and Shirley Good. This is his 1st year participating in football at WCHS. His future plans are to enlist in the U.S. Air Force, and he'll be doing his tech training in Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Caleb Good. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Greger. He's being escorted this evening by his brothers Josh and Kyle Greger. He has been playing football at WCHS also for 1 year. His future plans are to attend Ball State and get his bachelor's in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Greger. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Braden Heater is up next. He's being escorted this evening by Ray Heater and Beth Rude. Braden is another 4-year player here at WCHS with the plans of attending Indiana Wesleyan and majoring in sports management. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Braden Heater. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mr. Xavier Holohan. He is being escorted this evening by Mary and Stephen Holohan. He has been a 4-year player on a football team, both at his previous schools and here at WCHS. His plans are to attend Purdue next fall or a similar university to major in agricultural engineering or medical bioengineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Xavier Holohan. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Jaden Klingerman. He's being escorted this evening by Erica Rogers. This is his first year playing here at Winamac High School, but he also played 3 years of football at Plymouth. His plans are to go to college and study technology stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jaden Klingerman, bro. Next, let me introduce you to Gonzalo Matios. He is being escorted this evening by Rachel Fox and John Christ. He has participated in football for 1 year at WCHS. His future plans are to study veterinary medicine at the University of Madrid, back home at his hometown in Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gonzalo Matios. Ladies and gentlemen, next let me introduce you to Mr. Max Murray, being escorted this evening by his parents, Tim and Joan Murray. Another gentleman who's played 4 years of football here at WCHS with the future plan of going to Purdue University and majoring in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Max Murray. Ladies and gentlemen, next let me introduce you to Mr. Kyle Olds. He is being escorted this evening by Mike and Joyce Olds. He's another 4 years player here at Winamac High School. And his future plans are going to trade school. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Olds. Next, let me introduce you to Mr. Tyler Perry. He's being escorted this evening by Derek and Marcy Perry. This is Tyler's first year playing football here at WCHS. His future plans are to go to Purdue University and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Tyler Perry. Next, let me introduce you to Mr. Sean Pratt. He is being escorted this evening by Gary and Sandy Pratt. Sean's another 4-year player here at Winamac High School with the plans for the future to attend a school for kinesiology and exercise science. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Mr. Sean Pratt. Next, let me introduce you to Mr. Jackson Radobush. Tonight, he's being escorted by his parents, Scott and Michelle Radobush. He's participated at Winamac High School in football for 4 years with the future plans of attending Indiana University to study finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jackson Radobush. Ladies and gentlemen, next, let me introduce you to Mr. Logan Schultz. Logan is being escorted this evening by his parents, Todd and Susie Schultz. Yet another young man who's played at Winamac for 4 years of football. His future plans are to go to college and study agriculture or business. Ladies and gentlemen, one more warrior welcome for Logan Schultz. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mr. Remington Schwartz. He's being escorted this evening by Kathy Fritz and John Fritz. Yet another young man who's played at WCHS for 4 years. Remy's future plans are to go to a trade school and study an electrical program. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Remington Schwartz. Next, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Caleb Seymour. He is being escorted this evening by Scott and Lori Seymour. He has participated at Winamac High School for 3 years. His future plans are to attend Ball State for sports administration. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Caleb Seymour. Ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, let me introduce you to Mr. Jaden Terry. He's being escorted this evening by his parents, Jimmy and Tara Terry. Yet another young man who's played at WCHS in football for 4 years. His future plans are to attend ROTC at Purdue University with the goal to pursue a military career as an officer. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Jaden Terry. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this great group of individuals in front of you. Let's give them one more big Warrior round of applause for their contributions to Warrior football and band.
You did? So, he's apparently Hendricks is going to take them the pregame thing just kind of in the end zone. After for the anthem, then they're going to set up a banner for the seniors to run through. The whole team's going to run through it, so you can just announce, help the cheerleaders welcome them.
Oh, okay. After they run through the second time?
After the national anthem, when they get set up to run through the banner, like. Time to spare.
Haters gonna hate. We did it. I knew we had to keep it moving. I went to him early this week and said, get all those names and we're going to have to start about 3:30. Unless we cut down what we're going to say or we start just rifling them through. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Radobush Field, Winamac Community High School for Senior Night. Tonight's Hoosier North Athletic Conference game between the Triton Trojans and your Winamac Warriors. Let me just remind you of the pregame announcements. First of all, let me remind you, Winamac Community High School would like to remind you in attendance that face masks and face coverings are recommended to be worn and that you should practice social distancing whenever possible. We ask your cooperation because it allows our athletes to continue to participate in events like this evening, so we thank you for your cooperation. Remind you once again, ladies and gentlemen, there's no pass out for tonight's game. If you do leave the facilities, you'll be required to pay before coming back in.
I'm smelling from outside.
Remind you also once again that this evening that the Eastern Black School Corporation is a tobacco-free facility. Also, in the essence of social distancing, we please ask that the visitors use the east side of the concession stand and the home fans please use the west side of the concession stand.
They'll probably like it.
Let me remind you one more time, ladies and gentlemen, that all elementary and middle school students should remain seated during the game. If not, you may be asked to leave.
Here we go. The little kids again.
I know, we're hammering away on the kids.
Here we go.
5 minutes. We'll be ready in 5 minutes. I know. Yeah.
Welcome to Winamac TV. Wait a second.
Right, we're good. I think we're good. Yeah.
We're good now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Winamac TV. Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain, Shay Cast. We're hanging out in the frat house here at Radobush Field where it's senior night, Shay.
Yeah, how about that senior night?
You know, I'm all for seniors. Chad Watts, how about his ability
Wow.
to make that happen? Actually, that's a really good shot on your TV at home of Chad Watts. So Chad Watts is filling your widescreen TV right now, and, you know, you're lucky to have that.
That was impressive what Chad just did.
You know what? There were a lot of seniors.
There were.
Holy moly. And Chad Compton, the Dean of Compton out there hanging out. And
you know what? We got Coach Hugler up here with us tonight.
Yeah.
What's up, Coach? Good.
Good to see Coach Hugler. He's probably, has he gotten into those pig shots yet? He needs to.
I think he has.
You think he has?
He's only had 4?
He's
wow.
only had 4, man. My gosh. He must be on a diet or something. So I don't know how many calories are in those pig shots, but
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It just doesn't matter. So we're getting ready for the game tonight. I'm really excited about it. A good matchup. Winamac comes into this game with a record of 6-0. So this is the cap of the season. So they win tonight against Triton. This will be their first undefeated season in
5 or 6 years, maybe.
5 or 6 years,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Triton comes in 3-5, but they're always a tough game. They always play us tough. I think we won, was it 10-9 up there at Triton last year? So I'm expecting a good game tonight, Tim.
Yeah. So just looking through Triton, they won their opener against South Central, and then they lost a really close game in week 2 against LaVille, and that game went into overtime.
Wow.
So that had to be a good one to watch, and that was at LaVille. LaVille is always a tough team.
Right.
They did take care of Caston by a pretty good margin. Bremen by a they got taken out by Bremen by a pretty big margin, 35-7. Culver they beat, but that was a pretty tight game. Culver plays some pretty good football. And they lost to Pioneer by a score of 26-6. But, that Pioneer, Winamac played Pioneer and handled them pretty well. But Pioneer had some really key kids out of the lineup for that game.
That and maybe a few COVID issues with some other starters. So I did see minimal research here before the game. I seen they have a running back, Anthony Shue. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's got over 1,000 yards rushing so far. He's sitting at 1052. So
1052 in 8 games?
Yeah, so he can rush. Their second leading rusher was sophomore Cole Shively, their quarterback. And he was somewhere, 170 or something like that. So watch out for number 22, Anthony Shue, tonight. And he's just a sophomore, 6'1", 205. So big kid.
Looks like they spread the ball around a lot on the passing game.
Yeah.
So I don't know the extent to which they pass, but it looks like it's a pretty even. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different receivers that receive the ball, and it doesn't look like it's lopsided to any one kid. So the secondary better watch out, because any one of these kids could be breaking out into open field.
And I think they come out into a bunch. They'll run a bunch of different formations, if I remember right. It's been a couple years since we've seen them, but
well, I just got to tell you, I'm just so impressed at how much work you put into the pregame, and pretty impressive. Shay.
The only work I put into the pregame was these pig shots.
Well, those are excellent.
And the brownies. I've had like 2 rows of brownies.
I feel like you've done a good job with that.
So
number 33, Evan Bryles.
I think Gretchen just wants me to stay up all night, so she feeds me a bunch of sugar.
I think that might be the deal. So this is our last home football game. So what do we have coming up? We have here at Winamac tomorrow, the high school volleyball team goes to Boone Grove.
Correct.
And game 1 is tomorrow at around, is it noon?
I'm not real sure. Maybe 1 our time.
At 1 o'clock Eastern, perhaps. And that's at Boone Grove, but we're going to be playing Rensselaer, the Rensselaer Bombers, right?
Right.
How's the general, Coach Caston, feeling about that?
I think she feels pretty good. We played Rensselaer really early in the season, maybe our 3rd game. We had 6 players at that time. And I don't remember. I think they beat us in 3, but I don't feel like we played terrible. She feels good about it. So
awesome.
And then I'm not sure what happens on the other side of the bracket. And I believe we also have cross-country regionals tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's going on also.
I think boys and girls teams both advanced.
Right. So that's
New Prairie.
I couldn't tell
Culver. I think it's Culver. Somebody said
Culver Military.
Maybe.
Okay. So a lot going on as far as athletics. Also a JV football game.
Football game at Triton at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So, yeah, it is ending with a lot of fury.
Yeah, a lot of fervor.
A lot of fervor. This fall season has really been packed with a lot of stuff going on.
It's went fast.
It has went fast.
It went really fast, it seems like. So, yeah, getting ready for the national anthem here.
Yeah, we'll let that happen.
What's this go to, Tim?
They're not even out yet, but we're just going to go ahead and do the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and our troops around the world with the playing of our national anthem. This evening's national anthem will be performed tonight by the Winamac Band. Thank you.
You know, our band has gotten a lot better as the year went along.
Yes, they have, Tim.
So this is a pretty big banner. What is this? Did you make this banner, Shay?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do research. I was spending the day making this banner.
Well, you know, it looks like something that you would probably do. So let's take a.
It's a lot of paper.
That is a lot of paper.
Hey, Rich Sider's here.
Uh-oh. He's not gonna need the instant replay tonight.
$20 says he sniffs out these big shots.
Oh, great job. You know, good job, Brian Leverins tonight. This is a lot to organize. I mean, Chad Watts gets all the credit for reading off everybody's names, but there's a lot of time that goes into that. Brand new athletic director. I think he's doing okay. Shay.
How about the timing? He had each person just timed perfect coming down.
He was real serious about making sure no one left before they were supposed to.
Yeah. No, it was very nice. He's doing a really good job
here. He's doing a nice job. So I think we're going to jump over to a really quick break and word for our sponsor. We're going to be right back.
Thank you to these sponsors of Winamac High School Sports. With your sponsorship, you support all of Winamac High School's athletics, ensuring that Warrior pride is alive and well. From football to volleyball, your sponsorship helps provide the supplies needed to keep these teams at the best that they can be. If you would like to learn more about how your business can help support Winamac High School, call in today at 574-946-4010 to start supporting your local school sports athletic program.
Welcome back to Winamac TV. The Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. We have the Dean of Compton, the Chad Compton, who is also straight out of Compton. And to mention Compton, this game is actually brought to you by Compton Lawn Care and Lawn Care Services.
And snow plowing.
And snow plowing. But Chad sometimes doesn't laugh when we do that.
He did tonight.
He did. He's in a good mood. So it's not raining, so he's happy.
It could be, though.
It could be raining. So appreciate our sponsors tonight. You know, I was just thinking about, Chad, obviously, Russell Compton out there has a senior and a lot of parents here, that has seniors. Talked about all year how big of a senior class this football team has. They've had to break up senior night into pregame senior night and halftime senior night.
Wow.
Because there's so many kids to recognize. And
that's a good thing.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a good thing.
This is an engaged, active senior class.
How many football seniors were there? Do you know?
I think there's, Chad, is there 22 football seniors? I think 21, 22 seniors on the football team.
Good deal.
Bunch of kids on the band. Just a really active senior class.
That's awesome.
That is cool. And I was kind of reflecting on that. I just think it's a hard time to be a student and a kid. And
the last couple of years.
You know what? Graduating high school right now, God bless you.
Right.
I'm proud of those kids.
Yeah, the last couple of years have been tough for kids with everything that's happened, and glad that they could be honored tonight.
This looks like we're going out for the
coin flip. Looks like Russell and Bo Brand are out there for the Warriors.
Yep. Cole Shively for Triton. He's out there, and then I lost the other numbers in the translation. So we're going to keep an eye. One of the games we're going to keep an eye on tonight is the North Judson Pioneer game tonight. I think that's going to be a good game. We're actually going to have that on in the background so we can kind of pay attention to it. It's not going to start until 7:30.
Okay. Oh, time zone, yeah.
Yeah, they're in a different time zone.
So I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if we're receiving or.
I'm not sure either.
So we rely on Chad Watts for a lot of this stuff, and I don't think Chad was paying attention.
You know what?
Okay, Andy Stepp, he got it. He knows what we're doing, so we're good.
Talked about it? We haven't talked about Andy Stepp tonight.
Well, he doesn't have the skull mask on down there. So
I do have beard envy with Andy Stepp. We did an interview last week, and I saw my beard next to his. I'm like, I'm just shaving it off. I'm not even gonna try. So that was a fun interview. I enjoyed talking to Andy.
Andy kind of slipped in. I didn't see him come in. Hey, there's
he
Aubrey.
did sneak in.
What's up, Aubs?
What's going on? I thought you were handing that to me. No, I don't want your coffee. That's all right. Have a couple of pig shots. You need to try them.
So it looks like we're receiving, Tim.
Yeah. I'm for it. So the sophomore, Cole Shively, who I think we're going to be saying his name a lot tonight, is going to start with an onside kick.
And they recover.
Oh, man. Caught Winamac completely by surprise.
Wow. Really what Triton needed to do. I mean,
man. You know what? They're taking risks.
Yeah.
They're coming in clearly the underdogs tonight, and the onside kick, that just makes sense.
So, and why not? They're coming into a hostile environment. Why not? I love the call.
Yep. So, Coach Eunice, is that how you pronounce it?
I would
Coach
guess,
Rodney
yeah.
Eunice? So, yeah. Fun chess game right out of the gate with the opening kickoff.
And that's what, you want to watch the players out there, but there's also that chess game between the coaches.
Yeah.
Handoff right away to Shu, and wow.
Russell Compton's going to end up bringing him down, but, man, Shu delivered a couple pretty big hits.
This kid's alone.
I think it's going to take more than one Warrior to bring him down on a consistent basis.
There's a reason he has over 1,000 yards rushing,
Well,
Tim.
you know what? He's probably eating a lot of pig shots in his day, Captain. What do you think of those? Have you had a pig shot before? Pretty awesome. Huh?
So it's going to be second and we'll call it 7. Right back to him. He's going to be hitting the backfield and brought down. Great
Huge
job,
tackle.
number 15. Tyler Perry with the tackle. What's up, Aubs?
How's it going, Shay?
Not much. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Back from college?
Absolutely.
How's it going so far?
It's pretty good. We practice quite a bit. The college athlete life is a lot more of a commitment.
It's a little more demanding.
Right, yes, exactly. I knew it was going to be a lot, but there's no way to know until you experience it for the first time. But I love it. I'm really glad that I had this opportunity.
You're enjoying it.
Absolutely, for sure.
Little screenplay there. And the Warriors cover it good. So it's going to be 4th and, 10, you think?
Yeah,
We'll call it 9.
Yeah, we'll call it 9.
So, you have any games yet? But you've been practicing.
No,
practice games. Your dad said
Yes,
he's went and won.
yes, we have scrimmages. There's a limited amount of scrimmages that you can have during the off season, so we do our best to try and get in as many as we can with the time limit that we have. But yeah.
Now, do you are you going to go down south? Do you guys go to Florida and play this?
Yeah, so we'll play in Florida. I think in Kissimmee sometime in the later end of March, I would say.
Okay,
but I'm not entirely sure.
And then back up here for your regular season.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it should be good.
And how about college just in general? You just like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's a really great opportunity. I love Indiana Wesleyan. It's a really great place for me to be.
That's in Marion?
Yes, it's in Marion.
Thought so. Well, good. So what do you think about the Warriors tonight?
I'm really excited. I haven't gotten to see them play yet this year. I intended on watching a few games online, but with the practice schedule, that didn't really happen as often as I would have liked it to. So I was really glad I got to come back for senior night.
Good.
Tell them to come up later once it's a blowout and they can get on catch us up.
What's that?
Tell them to come up at third, later in the game when it's a blowout and we can catch up.
Tell who? Oh. Hey, you want to come up later in the game when it's a blowout?
I sure do, Shay. I'll make sure to make
Triton
that
just
happen
recovered a fumble.
Is Triton not very
They're 2-5, but they're usually a pretty good team.
Okay, I thought Triton had a strong program in the past few years, but I wasn't entirely sure.
They've got great field position. The Warriors are a little flat tonight. So it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 6, it looks like. Thanks, Aubrey. Oh. So, okay. What do you think, Tim?
Well, 1st and goal, everything's went Triton's way except their offense.
Right, and there's he's in.
Looks like it.
Kid's a
touchdown.
Wow.
Signaled.
Number 22, Anthony Shue, in for the touchdown.
Shue with the touchdown.
Well, that happened quick. Recover the onside kick. The defense stands, holds them, puts them 3 and out. They kick on 4th down. Opening play. Fumble recovered by Triton. Bam.
Yep. Wow. So Winamac, this is their first deficit, I think, this year, right?
I think so. I think they're going to go for the extra point here. And that's going to be good.
Cole Shively's extra point kick is good.
Okay. Early here in Winamac.
Wow.
Triton looking to try to upset the undefeated Winamac Warriors, currently on the board 7-0.
Wow.
So
Warriors crowd here, it's packed and it's pretty quiet, Tim.
Pretty quiet. Let's jump to a quick break. We'll be right back.
Thank you to these sponsors of Winamac High School Sports. With your sponsorship, you support all of Winamac High School's athletics, ensuring that Warrior pride is alive and well. From football to volleyball, your sponsorship helps provide the supplies needed to keep these teams at the best that they can be. If you would like to learn more about how your business can help support Winamac High School, call in today at 574-946-4010 to start supporting your local school sports athletic program.
Welcome back to Winamac TV. Tim Gerhart, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Here comes the kickoff by Triton. It's going to be Cole Shively on the kickoff.
This one's going to be a kind of a line drive kick. It's going to be taken by Pratt.
It's like Pratt caught it on his knees and they called him down right away.
You know what? That was a pretty good job just catching that ball.
It was.
So Sean did what he had to. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Pretty deep kick.
Yeah, the Warriors are going to start on about the 9 again, Tim. So
let's be excited to see what this offense can actually do.
There's definitely no need to worry here.
Want to sit up here?
It's like Heater split out wide towards us.
Heater been a frequent target.
It's going to go to Hayden Clark. He's going to be brought down.
Wow. Might have picked up a yard or two.
Looks like he got a yard and a half, maybe.
It's like 33 Evan Bryles.
Triton Trojans definitely playing with some fervor here.
Yep, there's a lot of fervor on the other side of the field right now.
Yards on that play. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors.
See Coach Croft out there tonight, right below us.
Yeah. He snuck up and grabbed a pig shot or two, didn't he?
Not yet.
No.
I'd say he just put a piece of gum in.
Okay.
Rusty rolls out. He's in all kinds of trouble. Wow. Oh.
Mercy. Huge sack.
Russell Compton sacked in the backfield.
Wow, Tim.
That is not what we're interested in having happen.
It's going to bring us down to about the 5-yard line, it looks like. Yeah.
Ball's about the 4-yard
line. Ball's going to be on about the 4-yard line.
It's going to be set 3rd and 14.
Yep, Russell out of the shotgun. Designed run right up the middle. Russell's got some room. He's gonna get. Nice. I think he got the first down, Tim.
He got her?
Nope. He's gonna be about a yard short. Oh, it's right on. I think they're gonna measure. So great play design by the Warriors staff.
Official timeout for a measurement on this one.
I'm going to bring the chains out. Have we talked about the chain gang yet tonight?
We haven't talked about him yet. We've got Paulie over there.
Is Paulie on the chain? Yep, he is. He's holding up the number 4, isn't he?
I'm not sure who else is on it.
Well, Paulie with the 4 on his sign hopes to flip it over to 1 here momentarily.
Don't look like he's going to be
pretty quiet
able to.
crowd.
He's about 6 inches short.
6 inches? What do? You're deep in your own territory. Nothing's really went your way. Do you go ahead and let Russell keep it and have him run up under center?
Russell or Hayden Clark right up the middle. You've got a great defense all year. Why not? It's early. It's the first quarter.
I would be willing to bet that Russell has not had a quarterback sneak for a loss the entire season. And he just needs six inches.
I mean, you have Olds and Schultz up there. And
there he goes. He's got it.
He's got it.
Probably has 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, you just tuck it in behind Schultz and Olds and go, you know.
Take another look at that. That was some tough yards there by Russell. A lot of white shirts.
Yep.
I think Chad Watts would say that he was tackled by a whole host of Trojans. It was hard to tell who made that tackle.
So Sean Pratt out on our side, split out. Handoff's going to go to, not sure who is that. I don't know. Looked like there might have been a footing issue there, Tim. That was Jaden Jones. Jones got a yard and a half, maybe.
Couple yards on the play. Second down.
It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Redbone's watching at home. He said the boys better wake up.
Well, they better listen to Redbone. Here comes Hayden Clark around the end.
Room.
Puts his head down. Great run by
Big
Hayden Clark.
down.
Oh, 10-yard run. First down.
Take another look at that one. The offensive line does a really nice job there holding their blocks and allowing room there on the right side.
Once he got that corner.
So it's going to be 1st and 10.
Caleb Good split out towards us. Russell out of the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Terry. Terry gets the corner.
Great block there by Hayden Clark.
And Jaden Terry fights for 5 or 6 yards. It's a play they've had a lot of success with this year, Tim.
Great blocking, in particular that block by Hayden really set that up. Going to call that an 8-yard
Wow,
game.
good deal.
This senior class, this team, the little things are fun to watch when guys are throwing big blocks and the way that this line can really dominate a game. Really strong offensive line.
Yeah. And then, then you get the backs and Russell's passing. And here comes Russell back to pass. That's going to be intentional grounding, I would guess.
Yeah, there's nobody anywhere around.
Yeah.
They're just calling it it looks like they're going to talk about it. The Triton camera guy out on the ledge thinks it was.
There, they got a flag. So,
what is that, loss of 5?
Yeah, something like that.
So, you know what? Losing 5 yards is way better than losing 12 yards. So, maybe that wasn't that bad of a decision.
No, you're right, Tim.
Intentional grounding the call against the Warriors.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a 10-yard walk-off.
10.
And the loss of down.
Oh, my. That does hurt, then.
Brings up 5th down for the Warriors.
Okay, so that's a little worse than we originally thought, too.
Yeah, we're going to call it 3rd and 13.
14.
Chad Watts calling it 14. I'm calling it 13.
We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. We're going to say 13.
Yeah. Got an error on our side. So this is another passing down, you would think. Going to hand it off to Jones.
Jones, nowhere to go.
24, Jaden Jones on the carry for the Warriors.
Triton defense holds. Jaden Jones, once he springs free and gets north and south, he's quick, but he just wasn't able to make his turn.
No. Yeah, he was covered pretty good, so Winamac's going to have to punt.
Yep, it's going to be 4th and a bunch.
21, Braden Heater in the punt formation for the Warriors.
And here comes Heater's punt. Good punt. And he's going to be taken down. The Warriors right there.
Take another look at that.
Workman was brought down. Looked like Tyler Perry maybe was in on that.
Braden Heater's punts have gotten really good this year.
Yes,
a lot
they
of hang
have.
time. That hang time's so critical because it gives the Winamac Warriors enough time to get down there, and, man, they're just swarming the receiver.
That was a really nice punt. I don't know, yardage-wise, I don't know how far it went, but it was a really nice punt, Tim. So the Trojans will take over on about the, 36-yard line. And handoff goes to Schumann. No, but nothing there. Great penetration. I've said his name a lot tonight, Tim.
Yeah. He's being a factor. Mercy.
So we're under 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. It's been a quick first quarter so far.
Has. Triton really making it interesting.
They're definitely playing inspired. Back to pass. Terry, nowhere to go. And he's going to be brought down.
Huge sack.
A little bit of extracurricular activity there. No flags.
Is that Jaden Terry?
I don't think so. I'm not sure who it was.
Jaden Terry initially missed it.
Is that Perry in on it?
Yep.
Wow.
Perry.
Perry's all over the place tonight.
Line to gains about the 42.
It's going to be 3rd and 25.
That's a bunch.
Triton, they can pass the ball. This freshman can throw the ball, or this sophomore.
Is certainly a passing
He
situation.
can throw the ball around. He drops back to pass. Zane Bell in the backfield.
Damn.
Nowhere to go. Zane Bell was in the backfield quick, Tim.
Wow.
Zane's what is Zane? 6'5", 6'6"?
He's not a little guy.
No, and he jumped
He
up.
might even be taller than you, Shay. It's close. Andy Stepp isn't so sure.
Andy Stepp thinks I have him by a few inches.
Well, you might.
Comes the punt. Nice punt.
Jaden Terry looks like he's
gonna
going
let
to
it go.
let that one go.
Good decision.
I think that was smart.
A great punt.
You know, Winamac, it was a great punt, but Winamac with their best starting field position of the game. This is exciting.
Great defensive stand by the Warriors.
Man. You know, you wonder about senior night. No, I don't know. How long did that take? A half an hour before the game where we announced it seniors? We got stuff at halftime.
Right.
You got to wonder sometimes, does that cause a distraction for the kids and the coaches? I think the coaches just rather not have that.
It throws them out
kind
of throws them off their routine.
Routines off.
I know when Coach Roth was up here at homecoming night, he wasn't real impressed with homecoming when he coached.
Right. He said it was something you just had to deal with.
Here comes
Big
Jones.
run up the middle.
Great job.
Nice.
No, it's Hayden Clark. My fault.
You know what I like about that? We've been doing a lot of sweeps and different things. I like running it right up the gut.
Hayden put his head down. He went over somebody.
Offensive line held their blocks very well.
Ball spotted just across midfield for another Warrior first down.
So we are at the 51-yard line.
Same thing. Hayden Clark, he's just going to be tripped up.
Like a shoestring tackle by number 34. It just says Braden on here. He's a 5'10 junior.
A little slow to get up, but he's back in it.
Mercy. You got to wonder if field conditions are a little bit of a factor. You haven't seen kids slipping around, though.
We've had several inches of rain here lately.
It sure looks tore up out
It looks
there
pretty
if you look
bad.
at the field. A lot of dirt spots and mercy. Okay, so Chadro said that they're going up the middle because the cuts are hard in this soft.
Yeah. There's Russell, designed run. Nice patient run by Russell. And he's going to get 4 or 5 maybe.
76, Elijah Hernandez in on that stop for the Trojans.
Elijah Hernandez on the stop. Under 2 minutes to go.
It's our buddy Don Amadei out there tonight, one of the officials. If he's on the crew, it's a good crew. I'm telling you.
We've seen him do some basketball games, I think.
Quite a few basketball. He's done a couple interviews with us.
Yeah, he came up and was on with us for a while.
Yep, he's a great guy. He's got a few more years left to work for the Department of Child Services, but, man, he's busy every weekend.
Good.
Doing these games and stuff.
That's what keeps you young, right?
Is that a false start, or is that going to be an encroachment?
Timeout. Winamac.
Okay. I got a little timeout flag that I'm going to throw up here. Sometimes it works.
So Winamac's going to call a timeout. Just a minute 28 to go here in the first quarter. Coach Hendricks is going to pull this team together. And
we're going to jump over to a word from one of our sponsors. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Winamac TV. Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston, the Chad Compton, straight out of Compton, the Dean of Compton. How many more nicknames can this guy have? He's just that awesome.
He is that awesome.
He's a nickname magnet. And he's throwing that the rain gear.
The cover around like it's nobody's business.
You know what? He does it for you people at home.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a bad snap. And
Russell's going to get on it, so
mercy.
It's going to make it maybe third and 20 maybe.
You got to think that's not what Coach Hendricks had in mind.
Probably not. So really nothing going Winamac's way tonight, Tim.
All the little breaks definitely have favored Triton. And that's going to change.
That'll change. The veteran team that Winamac has, that'll change. Russell back pass, got a lot of time, looking deep, and just couldn't quite. I don't know who that was.
Compton's pass ball is incomplete. Brings up fourth down for the Warriors.
This replay brought to you by Rich Zeider with Zeider Farms.
It's a great stand by Triton again. Winamac's going to have to punt.
41 Braden.
You see the Terminator tonight?
I have not seen him down there. I'm sure he's here.
I think he's a factor.
I'm sure he's not here. I'm sure he's here somewhere.
I think it's throwing the mojo off.
Great punt. Look at that.
Another legit punt.
We're going to call fair catch. That's going to be about the 4-yard line.
Another great punt by Braden Heater.
So let's see if the D can come up big here.
I feel like we need to capture hang time. Like we could,
that had some serious hang time on it.
It really did. I think maybe we should pull out a watch.
I can use my phone.
On your phone. Maybe next
I'll
punt
do that.
We'll try to do a little hang
hopefully
time.
we don't punt again, but if we do.
Well, you know what? That's a good point. If we do.
Looks like the ball's on the 10 maybe, 11. And the pitch goes to Shu. And wow. Russell.
Let's have another look at that. We call the Dean of Local Journalism, Paul Hedinger, the Terminator. Maybe we ought to call Russell Compton the Terminator because he was seek and destroy.
Yes, he was.
Looks like no gain or a slight loss on the play. Second down.
A little bit of loss. We'll call it. Call it 2nd and 10.5. How's that?
I like it. 10.5.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter already, Tim.
Jiminy Christmas. We're going to jump over to a timeout here in the frat house. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes.
The woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. And as many of you know, October is breast cancer awareness.
Welcome back to Winamac TV.
He's bossy.
You know what?
He's bossy.
Chad Watts gets it done.
He does. He's telling people
somebody has to be the heavy around here, and it's got to be Chad Watts because Lord knows Andy Stepp is not going to do it.
Right up the middle.
Let me get on
about 5 yards.
It goes up the middle.
I don't know.
We'll call it 6 yards on the play.
You know what?
Third down.
It's going to be about 3rd and 4 now.
32, Trey Shue on the carry.
Here comes the 3rd down play. Look for Shue again. I'm not sure. I don't think he got it, Tim.
Nope, just went right up the middle.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot there.
So it's going to be about
a yard shy.
a yard shy. Now what do you do?
You know what? You're leading 7-0.
Go for it.
Don't go. I don't think you go for it on 4th down if you're Triton. Now they might. It looks like they're bringing in their punt team, but
in some different personnel.
it would be awful gutsy to go for it on 4th down here. Deep in your own
They're gonna
territory.
play safe. I think with their running backs, I think I would.
Number 2, Shively.
Yep, there's going to be a punt.
I would keep an eye on the up back.
You know, if they were
timeout, yeah.
Well, maybe they're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's an interesting situation because Triton's gambled on a couple of different plays. A fourth down play deep in their own territory. They gambled on the onside kick.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's worked out for you. But, you know, there's a reason why kids are not encouraged to gamble because eventually the house wins, right? So do you keep pressing your luck? Do you press it?
I like how you tied that together.
Yeah.
I like how you tied that together.
Gambling's a real addiction. It's a problem, people. Oh.
If I'm the Warriors, I just let the punt go here and I set up for a play. Let's see what they do.
Yep, you might be right. There's nobody deep for
they're going to go for it. I'm going to stuff that box in.
Oh, my.
This could be a turning point
This
here.
is a huge play in the game.
Huge play.
It does look like he got it.
He's going to get it.
Well, you know what? It paid off again.
Yeah, it did.
Take another look at that one. Wow. Critical play. That'll reset the downs. Still deep in their own territory. You know, more importantly, if you're Triton almost, is the clock keeps running. I'm sure. I have no doubt that Coach Eunice would love to get into halftime up 7-0.
Yes.
Let's take some time off the clock here.
Wow. There's a block. There's a hold there. I think it was Jaden Terry just got tackled to the ground. Yep, so that'll come back.
Good effort by the quarterback.
Somebody for the Warriors was in the backfield right away. That's going to back him up 10.
That is very costly.
Yep. And it was obvious, too.
Yeah, it was a no-doubter. Old Paul Dunn knows it's a no-doubter. Look at him out there. I think he was 10 yards deep with the marker before it was even called.
He could have been. It was that obvious. It's going to be 1st and 20. Couple receivers on the far side for Triton. Sean Pratt and Jaden Terry go back to cover him. Here's going to be the keeper. Cole's going to be ripped down.
It's going to be a loss.
Yeah, wow.
You know, that looked like it was a designed option, and he kept it. And wondered as he was being brought down, maybe he thought, maybe I should have tossed this one out.
Bo Brandt was there. Shively brought down about a yard gain, maybe.
Did they pick up a yard?
Yeah, a little bit. Not much.
I don't know, Captain.
Short gain on the play, 2nd down.
Clock's still running. Just over 9 minutes to go. Two receivers split near side. Wing back. It's going to be Shively. He's got some room. Big hit.
Yep. Going to get a flag after the play. Let's see if we can get a look at what happened.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened.
It looked like holding to me on Triton prior to the hit. That was Brandt on the tackle.
I don't know. Let's see the call. It's quiet.
It is very quiet.
It's going to be a hold. It's going to be a hold.
Holding the call against the Trojans.
And they're going to back him up. Back him up 10 more. So it's going to be a repeat of 2nd down.
It's going to be about 20 still.
Yep.
15-yard line.
Second and 20. Under 9 minutes to go in the half. Trojans up 7-0. There's going to be a pass. It's going to be incomplete.
Shively's pass falls incomplete.
It's also going to stop the clock.
Yeah. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Had that set up pretty good over there.
Will do, thanks.
So it's like 3rd and 20. Shotgun shoe in the backfield. Shively back to pass. He can throw. It's going to be tipped. Not sure who tipped that, Tim.
Let's see if we can.
Kind of a sidearm pass, and it was real low.
See if we can get a look at who did that.
Now the Trojans will have to punt. Jaden Terry back to receive.
You know, it's hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 4th down.
Number 2, Shively in punt formation for the Trojans.
So Shively gets it off. Short punt. And it's going to go out of bounds. Winamac will start with really good field position inside the 40. So it's going to be 39-yard line. See if the Warriors can get going offensively, Tim.
Ladies and gentlemen, Winamac High School would like to remind you this evening to wear your face coverings and masks at wherever you're able to. And we also ask you to practice social distancing. Your cooperation allows our athletes to participate in events like this evening, so thank you.
Clark in motion.
Going to be a double pass.
Wow. Got a guy.
It's going to be a Winamac touchdown.
Nope.
Oh, my.
They didn't signal. They're going to say he's down about the 1.
You know what? I'm going to...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Legal procedure against the Warriors.
Let's take a look. I don't know. Maybe they should specify what an illegal procedure was. And I'll tell you what, that was a touchdown. He was not down before the end zone.
So it's going to push him back 5 yards.
Oh, man.
No.
You know, I was just about ready to say that Winamac has really done a nice job of having to, I think that was their first penalty.
It was.
And that's one thing that this team is really needing to address throughout the season is keeping penalties down. And
Clark's going to be brought down.
Ball goes up to number 18, Hayden Clark. He's forward for a yard.
I'd say that's the one maybe chink in the armor out of a really flawless season. So we've had a little bit of trouble with penalties.
Yeah, really clean so far. As far as that goes,
and really
tonight.
1 5-yard penalty is no big deal, except for the fact that was a touchdown play.
It's going to be 2nd and 14. Russell back to pass. He's got good block. And he's going to be hit. Throws it out of bounds. Looks like maybe Jaden Jones was in the area. 3rd and 14.
You know, really good job by the defensive line of the Tritons on that play, Shay.
It's going to be 3rd and 14, and it'll be a passing play here. Sean Pratt runs the play in. Jaden Jones and Sean Pratt out wide on the far side.
Wonder about Russell just keeping this one. Nope.
He's got all kinds of time. There he goes.
He's got lots of real estate, Shay.
He's going to get out of bounds. So Russell gets the first down.
Let's take a look at that. Great play. Great vision by Russell. He saw a lot of open... a
lot of green out there.
A lot of green. He's like, okay, I'm just going to run it then, boys. Let's go.
You want to cover all my guys? I'll just take off.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Smart move by Russell, getting out of bounds. So Winamac at the 25.
So Winamac finally getting something going with their offense here, Shay.
The middle, it's going to be Clark. Clark's been a workhorse so far.
Just outside the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 3 or 4.
I like that. Pound it right up the gut.
Yeah.
I think Chad's right. Those sweeps are it's a little hard to make those cuts with the slippery field. You just go right up the middle. It looks like Triton has some size on their defensive line, though. These aren't little guys out there.
No, this is a good team. Russell's going to come out with a shotgun here.
Keep your eye on Hayden Clark.
Oh, wow. Terry's got some room. And he's
a double handoff.
And he slipped there. He went to cut and he slipped.
So that ball got handed off to
Hayden.
And then Hayden handed it to Jaden. So kind of it was a reversal.
A little bit,
but it was a compact reversal.
An inside reverse.
Inside reverse? That
I don't know. That's just what I made up.
That sounds sophisticated.
Yeah.
Counter crisscross, the Chad Watson.
Wow, that's too much.
And he is the professor.
That is too much for us, though.
Yeah.
We can't remember that.
That's next level stuff. Andy Stepp knows what's going on, but we don't.
Oh. That's going to be right up the middle for Russell. He's going to get 5 or 6 out of that.
First down. Looks like, are we inside the 10? So that's going to be first and goal at what? The 9.5?
Ball spotted inside the 10-yard line. That's where the Warriors are going to have it first and goal.
Compton under center. He's going to go right up the middle again.
I like it.
Get it about to the 5. Why not?
Compton once again on the keeper up left side.
Let's try it again. Why not, Tim?
Ball spotted right near the 5-yard line. That'll be second down and goal for the Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, with those seniors involved in the cheering, cross country, and girls golf, and their escorts, please make your way to the open end of the track near the concession stand.
Hey,
Hayden Clark fighting. I think he got in. Touchdown. So touchdown, Winamac. So Winamac's going to tie it up.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, with the senior cheerleaders, cross country.
Gretchen told me to tell you just to do it.
And their escorts, please make your way to the north end of the track.
A Magic Foot's kick's going to be good. So it's going to tie it at 7, Tim, with 4.5 minutes to go in the half.
So a recent update that just came in from the
statistician.
From the statistician in the back row. That was 31 out of 31 field goal, extra point attempts by Max Murray.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty awesome. 31 attempts, 31 through the uprights. I've never done 31 things in a row correctly. I don't know about you, Shay.
I think I had 29 seniors, so it was 1.31.
Marie McMurray set to kick off for the Warriors.
So the Warriors will kick off. And Triton gets the ball to start the second half, Tim.
Well, maybe Winamac will do an onside kick.
Maybe.
So apparently Coach Radobush, he's the one that came up with that stat for Max Murray, old Magic shoes. No wonder he has a contract with Nike.
I know, right?
Look at that.
It's going to be
that
taken.
Was a wicked spiral.
That was.
Michael Lamer.
He's going to wrestle him
down. Come on back here, buddy. Let's take a look at Michael Lamer's tackle again.
Looks like we might have somebody down on the far side.
Maybe about the 32-yard line. check that. 32-yard line for the Trojans will take over first and
Getting
10.
up slow.
Is that Sean Pratt?
I think
Number
so.
31.
Looks like Sean's okay. He's going to stay in the game.
First and 10. 4:20 remaining in the first half of play, and it's with Sid. Triton cannot have a 3-and-out here.
The Trojans come to the line. One receiver split out this way. Shively is going to be a flag. And maybe 2 yards.
Penalty flags on the play.
It's going to be a false start on the Trojans. So I'll back them up.
Illegal procedure to call against
Illegal procedure.
5 yards, and we'll repeat first down.
So it'll be first and 15.
First and 15 now. 4:15 remaining in the first half.
So first and 15. Shively back to pass. And a throw. It's going to be incomplete.
Shively's pass is incomplete. The pass
Like
is
he was
intended
going to
for
24.
Cole Irvine.
Cole Irvine, Jr. Triton only has one senior, 2 seniors, Tim. Wow.
Once again,
So a very young Triton team.
senior cheerleaders, cross-country runners, and members of the girls' golf team.
So second and 15,
So please, you and your
from about the
escorts will take
28-yard line.
into the stadium.
It's going to be a handoff to Shoe. And he's going to get 7 or 8 yards. It's going to make it third and manageable. So just over 3.5 minutes to go here in the half. Let's see if the Warriors can hold.
71 Kyle Olds combined to make that stop. Be third down at about 7 or 6.
So say 3rd and 6. Gonna be the pitch. Now, big tackle. Olds was in it. Holohan was in on it. So it's gonna bring up 4th and
Made at the 38-yard line, so that'll leave the Trojans 4th down at about 4.
so 4th and 4. Let's see with Triton. It looks like they're gonna go for it, Tim.
You know, I think they ought to go for it here. Well, I don't know. Time's ticking away. You got to think they'd be really happy going in with a tie.
Yeah.
Although 2.5 minutes is a lot of time for this Winamac offense that we know can score rapidly.
Quick.
You know, scoring update, Pioneer just went ahead of North Judson by a score of 8-0.
Okay.
And they're towards the end of the first quarter.
Timeout towards two Trojans.
So the Trojans are gonna call a timeout and talk about it.
So let's jump over to a quick chat with our sponsors. What do you say, Shay?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Winamac TV. Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. We have the Dean of Compton, the Chad Compton, straight out of Compton, working the camera. Going to be interesting to see what happens here. It looks like
Maybe they're gonna punt, but I'd be real careful here. Watch the fake. They talked about it.
yep, Cole Shively back to punt, but
He is their
You know what?
quarterback also.
he is going to kick
Gonna
away.
go ahead and punt it. Short punt.
That is short. Looks like it may have landed inbounds, and
And there's some nothing.
A
A little bit of a late, some stuff going on over there, but like Michael Lamer was involved. But it's all in fun.
That's, Michael Amer ate dinner at our house before the game. He's loaded up on
Yeah,
spaghetti and ragu.
Tim got Michael all jacked up. Tim was out in the yard with Michael going over some plays and
roughed him up a
stuff.
little
Yeah.
bit.
And Luna attacking him out in the yard, trying to.
I'll tell you what, he's getting strong. I think Old Chicken must work him pretty good. So he's a strong kid.
Yeah.
He's really having a pretty good season.
He is having a good season. So shotgun.
3 receivers.
Russell's going to throw it. Big stiff arm by Clark. He could go. He's going to cut back. Big run by Hayden Clark.
Wow.
So Irvine's going to bring him down, but not before Clark gets about, 30 or 40 yards.
Take a look at that. Some really good blocking. And then Hayden Clark doesn't generally get stopped by just one guy.
No,
you got to have at least 2 guys.
Did you see the stiff arm?
The stiff arm was pretty classic. It's a real thing. And Winamac's starting to threaten. They're just knocking on the door of the red zone. 1st and 10.
And Clark right up the middle.
Why not feed him?
Yeah. He's hot. There's going to be a flag. Not sure what that was. Late flag.
Maybe a face mask? Looks like the back judge thought maybe a face mask or.
Oh, it's going to be on Triton.
Wow. Things just kind of falling apart here.
Penalties
for the
have
Trojans.
really hurt the Trojans.
You know, everything was going the Trojans' way the first quarter, and then here midway through the second quarter, it's really been all Winamac, Shay.
So 1st and goal is on the 6. You got to think that Clark's going up the middle here, and he does.
Ooh,
he's going to get
short.
down to about, and they're going to get another penalty.
Oh my! Was that a?
Well, Hayden right off the bat.
Let's see if maybe Hayden got face masked on that one.
He did.
Yeah, his head came down in a hurry. Man, old Hayden's gonna. Did he just receive 2 face masks in a row? That's rough.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad. And you got to think Russell's going to go right up the middle here.
Why not?
And he's going to get in. He walks in. Good job by Russell. So big drive by the Warriors. I don't hear the really obnoxious Triton coaches beside us here. Kind of quiet down now. So Max Murray going for 32 for 32 this year. And I don't know. We might have jinxed him. We did.
Mercy. We shouldn't have talked about it.
Real cool, Gretchen.
Well, actually, it was.
It came from out here.
Coach. Yeah, he just kind of. That was kind of a knuckleball off his foot.
He button hooked it.
You know, I don't think he had his the correct shoes on for the situation.
I think that Nike had given him a new pair to try. It was a trial pair they gave him, and it just didn't work. He's going to go back to the other ones.
Well, hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt Winamac.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay.
Yeah, we've never actually talked about his streak, and then when we did, literally the very next kick. So, you know what? Maybe that is on us, Captain.
It happens.
It happens.
I'd rather have it happen now than in the playoffs.
You know what? Next week is game one. Round one.
We'll take it now.
Yeah, get it out of his system. Everything looked good on the replay. Everything, the snap looked good. The hold looked good, and let's see if he gets angry with this kick. I think this is going to be an angry kick, Captain.
Nice kick.
Mercy.
I like it.
That is an angry kick.
Yeah. You take him by shoe. He's going to get out to the 28, 29.
He turns that ball out to about the 28, 29-yard line. Looks like 29-yard line.
How about the, Tim, I'd like to give a shout out to Fratco. They donated some tile for the fence here so people can lean on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so thanks to Fratco and then the DeSabatine brothers for installing that.
You know what? We have a lot of great supporters in the community of these student athletes, and pretty cool. Minute 16 to play, Captain.
There's number 12, and he's going to be taken out.
You got to think that that old Coach Eunice is not wanting the clock stopped here. You think he wants to get in the
locker room just down 6.
That's what I'm thinking.
Looks like they lost about 1 yard on that play. Second down for the Trojans.
So it looks like it is 16-0 right now in favor of Pioneer.
Okay. Pioneer taking care of business at Pioneer.
So we'll call it 2nd and 11. Shively back. Comes under center. And they're going to start early. Penalties again.
Let's take a look at that. Looks like a offside or false start.
Yeah. So definitely not what Coach Eunice wanted.
Nope. About 2nd 16. And the clock is stopped again.
Yeah. Go right up the middle.
Yep, they're going to try to get a little bit of time off the clock.
I think. See what Coach Hendricks does. Coach Hendricks is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. That was Riley Wood.
That's Winamac's second timeout. They're going to stop the clock with just over a minute. And Winamac's going to have a chance to get the ball with, I don't know, they can use one more timeout for fourth down. And maybe get the ball back with mid-40s.
Something,
Welcome back to Winamac TV. Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. You know, for up to the minute updates throughout the evening, just go to chadwatts.com. We don't know what you'll find there, but if it's something interesting, please let us know.
Off the shoe. He's going to be down.
Maybe 5.
Yep.
Winamac calling a timeout there.
It's going to make it 4th and about 4. So 54 seconds.
You know, something interesting here. So 4th and 4. If you kick the ball, Winamac's got, I don't know, 45 seconds left. Or do you go for it on 4th? The clock stops. If you don't get it, the clock does stop.
Right.
But in the event that you do get it, you know, the last punt that was kicked by Triton was only about a 15, 20-yard boot.
Yeah, that's a
so
good
give
point,
yourself
Sam.
a chance for a first down here instead of
and you have a back that's got over 1,000 yards rushing so far, so why not?
So, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what Triton does. It appears as though they're kicking, which is probably that's the conservative.
It's a safe one.
And they've been right in this game.
But, you know, you do have your quarterback as your punter, so that helps, and you have your running back as one of the back men here. So, I think it'd be worth a try.
Well, he might just take off with it, not pass it.
He is going to punt it away.
Almost blocked.
Yeah, pretty decent punt. Terry thought about getting it, but it'll be just...
Yep, that buries Winamac.
Yeah, but a big Hayden Clark run, and with Russell's arm, anything's possible. We've seen that last year in the regional.
Well, Winamac's sitting on one timeout left. No, they've used all of them.
They've used them all.
So they have no timeouts left. So 44 seconds to play. I wonder about that halfback pass again. Expect that wouldn't work twice in the same half. Do you reckon?
Might as well. Jace Bennell into the game, sophomore.
He can go up and get one.
6'2", 160.
Wonder if Winamac's just going to down it here.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know what happened. I don't think the officials were
quite ready.
They weren't ready yet. So that's going to give the Trojans a little bit
of an idea of what we were doing.
Yeah, they're going to get some data points. Now, I'm sure they're not surprised to think that Russell's dropping back to pass in this situation, though. So that's probably not a shocker.
All right, here we go back to the same formation. Bennell split towards us.
Is that Hayden in the backfield?
It's like Clark in the backfield. They're going to lob one to Bennell. It's going to be out of bounds.
Compton's pass intended for number...
Caught by number 76, Lane Halterman on the bench.
That's Jace Pintle. Pass ball's incomplete. Second down. That was a long way to go.
Chad Watts is a word man up here in the frat house. He just likes to talk about it. It's all right. Does stop the clock. 38.5 to play in the half.
Terry in motion, gives it to Hayden Clark. Clark's got some room. And he's still going. He's out of bounds.
It's going to stop the clock.
Yes. So big run by Hayden Clark. 31 seconds left.
Out of bounds on the far side. Be a first down for the Warriors about the 44-yard line. First and 10.
The Warriors, big gain there. And here comes Bennell back into the game.
31.4 to play. Wonder how close they need to get for a Max Murray attempt here. I think field goal range is. A little redemption time.
Winamac comes out with trips right. Shotgun for Russell. Looking deep. He's got Bennell who falls down. And there we go with that's the field condition. Yeah.
Good throw by Russell. He put it right where it needed to go.
Yeah, that's just field condition.
We got a Hoosier North Athletics score to update you on. We got the Pioneer Panthers 16, North Judson 0. That's the end of the first quarter.
Second down and 10.
It's going to be 2nd and 10, 25.8. Same formation. Heater out our way. Compton goes to Hayden Clark. Clark, nice cutback, and he's going, and that'll probably be the last play of the half, Tim.
Good chance. We'll see if the Winamac gets the ball off. 11 seconds. See if we spike it. We do.
Yep.
Got 7.9 to play here. So we're at, 4th down and 4?
Yeah.
Better update the situation on here.
Now I think you just really, at this point, you just bomb it downfield, you know?
Yep. Uncle Larry calls this the 51-yard line.
Okay.
Like that?
Who's Uncle Larry?
It's a buddy of mine. Uncle
okay.
Larry.
Well, I'm so used to hearing Uncle Randy.
Yeah.
I don't know what Uncle Randy calls
I don't know.
it.
He probably calls it the 49 like the rest of humanity, but
and Winamac's going to jump.
It's not good. It's not a huge
no.
Going to put 5 yards.
5 yards, still be 4th down.
4th and 9. Probably doesn't change the play call.
No, it looks like we're going to punt, though.
Yeah, it does. So they had a
they had something.
They had a 49-yard play, but that 49-yard play is not a 54-yard play, so it's different. I like it. Punt.
Yep.
Let's get out of here and go into halftime.
Pretty good punt. Winamac slips again.
Wow.
Good tackle.
Great open field tackle.
Who was that?
Let's take a look.
35.
Mercy.
That'll do it for the half.
Bam.
Wow.
So we're going to jump over to a word from our sponsors, and I think we're going to do some senior night stuff.
Some more
seniors.
senior night stuff.
You know, because we got a lot of seniors up in here.
Because Chad Watts hasn't read enough.
And you know, Chad Watts has just been getting warmed up, and he's ready to go. So we'll be right back.
Dude, I've been bashing them here. No, don't give you a hard time. It's on them. They're being assholes. Yeah, they are. Yeah. No,
All right,
hey.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to halftime. This is my opportunity once again for you to introduce you to 7 more senior athletes and their families, starting with the cheerleaders. We'll start out this evening by introducing you to Miss Kate Collins. She's being recognized this evening for cross country and cheerleading. She's being escorted tonight by her parents, Adam and Jill Collins. She's participated in both of those for 4 years.
We'll be back up during the 4th.
Kate's future plans are to attend Purdue University to major in nursing, with the aspirations of becoming a nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kate Collins. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Miss Bea Romero. She is also being escorted by her whole family, Jill and Adam Collins. She's been here at WCHS for 1 year. This is her year here at WCHS. She wants to study marketing and business administration at the University of Madrid. She wants to travel a lot and be a very important businesswoman, and we're sure she can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you once again to Bea Rivero. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Miss Brenna Day. She's being escorted this evening by Nicole Olds and Barry Day. She's been a cheerleader for 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, her future plans are to midterm this year, and she plans to begin starting in IUK starting in January. She plans to study nursing and hopes to work in the NICU. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brenna Day. Ladies and gentlemen, next let me introduce you to Miss Delaney Herstage. She's being escorted this evening by her mom, Tammy Lovely, and her stepdad, Bob Lovely. She has been a cheerleader at WCHS for 2 years. And her future plans are to join the U.S. Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Delaney Herstage. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to members of the cross-country team, beginning with the managers. First, let me introduce you to Miss Kirsten Callaway. She's being escorted this evening by Don and Teresa Callaway. She has been a 4-year cross-country manager. Her future plans are to attend Purdue University to become an extension educator. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kirsten Callaway. Next, let me introduce you to Miss Mckenzie Terry. She's being escorted this evening by her parents, Wes and Lynn Terry. She has been a cross-country manager for 1 year. She plans on attending Indiana University to major in nursing and attend graduate school to become a nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mckenzie Terry. Next, let me introduce you to Miss Rory Blackman. Rory is being escorted this evening by Lindsay and Mason Blackman. She has been a member of the cross-country team for 4 years at WCHS. Her future plans are to attend Purdue University to major in exercise science. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rory Blackman. Let me next introduce you to Mr. Christian Cardenas. He's being escorted this evening by Aurelia and Saturnine of Cardenas. He's been a cross-country member for 4 years at WCHS. He's going to enroll at Ivy Tech and then transfer to Purdue are his future plans. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christian Cardenas. Ladies and gentlemen, next let me introduce you to Mr. Clay Kistler. He's being escorted this evening by Brian and Amanda Kistler. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 3 years. His future plans are to go to Manchester University and study pre-law. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clay Kistler. Next, let me introduce you to Miss Kingsley Croft. Kingsley is being escorted this evening by her parents, Cole and Becky Croft. She has been a member of the cross-country team for 4 years. Her future plans are to attend Purdue University and study and major in family law. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kingsley Croft. Next, let me introduce you to Miss Alexis Sheets. She's being escorted this evening by Wesley Sheets and Shelley Crick. She also has been a member of the cross-country team for 4 years. Her future plans are to attend Purdue University and study radiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alexis Sheets.
Joe Mitchell or who?
Okay.
Real quick math.
Next, let me introduce you to Miss Kira Businski. Kira is being escorted this evening by Laura Businski and Becky Kopka. She has participated on the golf team at WCHS for 4 years. She plans to attend Indiana University Kokomo to study vascular sonography. Vascular sonography. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kira Businski. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you now to Miss Janet Calfee. She's escorted this evening by Jennifer Calfee and Larry Stout. She has been a member of the golf team at WCHS for 4 years. Her future plans are noble. Her future plans are to work and make money. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Janet Calfee. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Miss Giselle Lowry. She is being escorted this evening by Rachel Plowman and Matt Lowry. She has participated all 4 years at WCHS on the golf team. Her future plans are to study at the University of West Florida for marine biology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Giselle Lowry. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big Warrior round of applause for these Warrior athletes and their hard work. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's welcome to the field the Winamac Warrior Band. The field is kind of beat up, yeah.
Jackson and Winamac tied
Oh, I should go. I got a list right here, don't I?
We'll be back with more here at halftime. Senior night at Winamac High School with the Warriors leading the Triton 74 score 13 to 7.
Zach Taylor? It's not Zach Taylor.
Push for the 60-second time.
How to do that? Thank you, sir.
Pioneer has a blitz call. Good job by Pioneer coaching center.
Yeah, the field was already in bad shape before this rain started, and this rain's just making it a lot worse.
And you can tell by the kick, it's going to be a short kick, and it's taken by number 42, Riley Wood. Riley's going to get out to about the 36. Michael Lamer in on the stop. So here come the Warrior defense. You got to think that leather's going to be hard to hold on to, Tim.
I think it is.
See if maybe, something to watch is the fumbles.
Well, you know what? It's a good thing that Winamac's in the lead right now because it's going to be hard to score touchdowns, and this is the kind of weather that's ripe for an upset.
Right.
Trojan in the first half, they came out like a ball thunder.
Hand it off to Shoe, and
wow, big hit.
Hayden Clark.
Russell had him tied up there.
People are flying out of
and
bounds.
then Hayden kind of flew in and finished him off. Let's take another look at that.
Smash.
It's a smash.
Russell Compton in on that stop for the Warriors. There's no gain on that play. Second down.
The Terminator, Russell Compton. You don't like it? We tried Big Truck, and it didn't stick.
And the Terminator sounds better on Paul Hedinger.
The Terminator is the dean of local journalism, Paul Hedinger.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen Paulie tonight.
Well, it's fumbled.
That's going to be
on
fumbled
the
in the backfield.
I think Triton jumped on it. It's going to make it third and about.
Ball on the ground recovered by the Trojans.
Take another look.
Loss of
Yeah, that.
3 on that play. The third down.
It's like there was some miscommunication.
It's going to be maybe third
in the backfield.
14.
I like it. This is cool.
Yeah, this is cool. It's a lot cooler that we're up here, though.
Yeah.
All right at the 35-yard line.
So right at the 35-yard line. Fumble again, Tim.
Mercy.
Ball's on the ground again, recovered by the Trojans.
I think we can safely assume that the Trojans are not going to go for it on fourth down at this point.
Probably not. So, that's got to be due to the weather, Tim.
Yep.
I mean, we didn't see any of that the first half with the Trojans.
Right. I don't see any 12 and under kids, grade school kids out running around right now.
Well, Chad hasn't yelled at them, so
he's got his job done.
Well, they're scared of him.
He did his job.
They're scared of him.
That's a pretty good punt right there.
That's a real good punt. It's going to back Terry up. He handles it.
He's got to get north-south here.
He's got the corner. Puts his head down.
Bam.
Big hit by Terry.
That was an angry hit. Let's check that out.
Here come the Warrior offense. I have a feeling we're going to see a steady stream of Hayden Clark and Jaden Jones here.
Bet we see a handful of keepers. What do you think? Right up the middle, Shay?
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of up the middle here with the conditions. Rusty under center.
Oh, that's going to come out of Hayden's hands.
I think Hayden got it back.
Yeah, he did get it back. Let's take a look. It's slippery, man.
Yeah.
It's a mud ball.
Ball on the ground once again, recovered by the Warriors.
So when they're drying the ball off after every play.
It looked like there was a Trojan that did get his arm in there and may have knocked that ball loose. So that might not have just been a straight
It's not going to take much
fumble.
right now. Looks like the rain's let up a little bit.
Hayden Clark with his own recovery, but that ball was jostled out by a Trojan. You like jostled?
Jostled.
Yeah. Got a little fervor in the frat house
And
around the
they're
word
just
jostle.
packing the box here. Clark's going to get the edge. Big stiff arm, and he's going to be brought down. Gain of about 6. It's going to make it, we'll call it 3rd and 2.
I really like watching Hayden Clark's stiff arm, guys.
Yes, that's awesome.
Bam.
It's like Ryan Greger running the play in. So 3rd and 2, Clark in the backfield, Russell out of shotgun.
It's going to keep
designed run.
Got
Russell
a first down
is gonna
and
get
then
the
some.
first down, still going. Hayden Clark, good block.
Good run by Russell.
Great run by Russell.
You know, he can drag a couple Trojans with him. You
Yeah.
don't care.
And I saw him in April working on that in the yard on my way home from work.
He just drags April around the yard like that. And really something.
She had a tire behind him and was making him run. Yeah.
It's Hayden again.
Hayden's still on his feet. Wow.
What do you think he got about?
3
or 4? We'll call it 4.
Yeah.
Looks like 59, Landon Lemire on the stop for the Trojans. Picked up about 4 yards on that play. 2nd down.
Under 7.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Sean Pratt running the play in.
Ball spotted at about the 36-yard line. 2nd down for the Warriors.
2nd and 6.5 for the Warriors.
Russell just keeps
Russell is going to get 4 or 5 more.
Getting close.
Yeah. For a few yards. Looks like he stopped a couple yards shy of the line to gain.
Yeah.
Really good time for Winamac to have a quarterback like Russell Compton that can just keep the ball and go.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to worry about that handoff or because that seems to be a spot where problems happen for the Trojans.
Yeah, well, we had one, so.
Rain lightening up just a little bit.
It's a handoff to Clark up the middle. He's going to get the first down. Looked like he might have slipped a little bit.
He's a little slow to get up.
Yeah. The first down Warriors. Clark a little ginger going back to the huddle.
Wonder what his mom Lindsay thinks about having to wash those pants tonight.
Blue Dawn just soap.
He does seem to be favoring. Clark
out.
does seem to be favoring his right leg just a little bit when he's walking.
Like they're going to run a new ball in.
He's
going to stay in there. Rusty under center. Look at everybody in the box here.
He's just going to go right up the middle.
Yeah.
Russell Compton, number 12 on the keeper.
Going to get a few.
Gets a couple yards on the play.
You know, if you wanted to, right now would be the ideal time to pass.
Looks like 73 Luke Cooper in on that stop for the Trojans. Second down for the Warriors.
It's going to be second and 7 or 8 for the Warriors. 11 men in the box for the Trojans. Here comes Clark. If he can get that edge, he's got the edge. Here he goes. Clark not quite in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, my. It's going to be first and goal.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that. Great run.
Warriors will have the ball first and goal inside the 5.
Great job by the Warriors. Nice
Good
cut,
blocking
nice
up
cut.
front. And you're right. That was a good block by Hayden. Well, I'm using my bifocals, honey. I'm kind of old. I'm glad that you noticed, though, that I had to look so close at the screen.
Compton right up the. Then he's going to hand it off and give it to Clark, and touchdown, Winamac. It's like Winamac's going to go for it.
You know, I like it.
Yeah. Heater running the play in.
It's like the Warriors keep the offense on the field. We'll go for 2.
Russell out of the shotgun. He's going to pass it.
Why not?
And
He gets
got it.
You know, I like the play call
Yeah,
because
is that
everybody
Bo Grant?
assumes it's going to be a run.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Or Jaden Terry. So big score for the Warriors, Tim.
You know, Russell with a good pass. He had to thread a needle. There was a defender that was crashing on that.
Yeah, I kind of went for it. I couldn't see. I thought maybe they got it or picked it off.
You know, good blocking and protection for the Warriors.
Looks like April's going to have fun washing those pants also.
You know what? April just enjoys washing uniforms. We're going to jump Tim
over.
Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. That touchdown brought to you by Compton Lawn Care.
And snow plowing.
And snow plowing. April Compton rolling her eyes at this moment.
You know,
I can't see it, but I can feel her eyes twitching back in her head.
Nice kick. Taken by Shoe.
Wow. Making guys miss.
Yeah, Sean
There goes
Pratt's
Sean
going to get
Pratt.
him. And ball loose.
Nope, I think
They're
he
gonna
was
say it was
down.
on the ground. Good call.
It is getting muddy down there, Shay.
I think they're having fun out there.
I'm having fun up here. Watch how muddy that ball is.
We got a Hoosier North Athletic Conference matchup update at halftime.
I don't know about field maintenance. I wouldn't want to be responsible for the field after this game.
It's pretty chewed up out there.
Halftime at Royal Center, North Judson 8, Pioneer 16.
Okay. Pretty good game down there.
Yeah.
Shively to Shoe right up the middle.
Big hit.
He stays on his feet. That was Russell with the big hit.
The Terminator, Russell Compton.
I can't really see his number.
Damn.
Russell fell in the biggest mud puddle out there, I think.
Oh, my.
It's a big hit, wasn't it?
He is covered. It's going to be second and about 4.
Yeah. Shoe in the backfield. You're going to pitch it to him.
Wow. Going nowhere.
Who was that? Number 7. That's Xavier Holohan.
Number 1, Jaden Terry back there to help make the stop on number 22. That's Anthony Shoe.
Xavier, they call him X.
Yeah, X.
That's a pretty cool nickname.
That is a pretty cool nickname.
That's way cooler than the captain.
X got in the backfield quick that time.
It just is.
It is. It is.
3rd and 10 for the Trojans.
Back to pass.
Having trouble finding his
time.
footing.
And
almost an interception.
It's going to be on the ground. We'll say incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Quarterback really had trouble finding his footing on that. Take a look at this.
It's like
He's slipping around back there, and he just throws it. That was all arm.
Jaden Terry goes back. Cole Shively back to punt. Shively's had some nice punts tonight.
Yeah, he has. Jaden Terry picks it up.
Going to cut up the middle. Got a little
Could be
seam.
trouble.
Nice return. He's going to get out across the 50, still on his feet. They're going to say he was out of bounds. It's about the 45.
This replay brought to you by Rich Zider and Zider Farms.
Rich is down there.
You know, he never did come up for any pig shots
didn't.
tonight.
I figured he'd smell those out right away. But.
Yep. He has a pretty good nose for pork.
That's what I've heard. The Warriors will take over. Tyler Perry running the play in.
Short field for the Warriors.
So now, Tim, would you call this the 55-yard line?
Well, you know what? It's pretty darn plausible.
Okay.
Uncle Larry's 55-yard line.
Yes.
Pick up about 3 or 4. Kind of a rough spot. We'll take it, though.
Picks up 3 yards on that play. 2nd and 7 for the Warriors.
It's like Zane Bell going to run the play in. Zane had a nice game defensively so far. Clark loses footing.
Russell takes it. He could go.
Nice cut. It's a big stiff arm.
He's still up.
Wow.
Russell Compton. Oh, man.
The Warriors kind of having their way here in the second half, Tim, with the Triton Trojans.
Yeah, I think the Trojans were just having trouble seeing him with all that mud caked over him. It's almost all that camouflage.
Almost like a camouflage.
It was. That's war paint for the Warriors.
Ball spotted right around the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Rain starting to subside. Still a little bit of a drizzle. Not much.
I think the damage is done out there, though. The field's...
Yeah, it's in bad shape.
Clark right up the middle. Still fighting.
I'm going to get about half of him anyway, isn't he? Maybe more.
Clark's been a workhorse tonight, Tim.
He really has. I really like those plays right up the middle.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of Jaden Jones. He's a little bit more of a cutting running back and probably a little worried about his footing.
Yeah. Well, and also, this is the last regular game of the season. You don't want to show your hand, to the opposing teams. So...
Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Was that Terry lost his footing, slipped. I think he got a little bit out of it.
And he did kind of slide right out of the gate, didn't he? Let's take another look. Kind of skidded when he saw the Trojans.
We'll call it 3rd and 4. It's going to do it for the third quarter, Tim.
Yep. That looks like that's it. We're going to jump over to a timeout. A word from our sponsors. We're going to be right back. Welcome back to Winamac TV. It's getting a little bit spry up here in the frat house.
It is. It's getting pretty crazy.
Yep, it's a little edgy. So this is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. We have the Chad Compton, straight out of Compton, also known as the Dean of Compton. He's got an umbrella out there. That's just straight dedication.
It is.
He's just been working it tonight.
Well,
We're sitting up here just kind of relaxing.
Had enough. She went back outside.
Well, she's probably had enough of us.
I can't see with.
Compton on the keeper. Charges inside the 10-yard line.
The Russell's
about the 6 or 7.
going to be close to a first down.
4th and 1.
I think they go for it on this. What do you reckon?
You go for it here.
Definitely within field goal range, but
Fourth down for the Warriors.
deep in Trojan territory. I don't see Magic Foot coming out. It looks like we're going for it.
Let's say you go Russell right up the middle here. What do you think, Tim?
I've never seen a Russell with a quarterback sneak where he's lost yardage, Shay. He's going to hand it off, and it's going to be good.
Or you can just go Hayden Clark into the
You know
end
what?
zone.
I think everybody was waiting for Russell to tuck that ball under, and
so
big night for Hayden Clark.
27-7.
Bam.
The
He's
extra
muddy.
point.
27-7. Winamac lead.
So we're in.
Max Murray again wants
So Max
the
Murray.
extra point.
And he's going to.
That one's good.
No good.
No good.
Missed it right. Or left.
That mud, I just think that's...
Well, the snap came out weird. Max Gerhardt had to kind of reach for it. He got it down, but I think it threw the timing off just a little. Like you said, the water and the mud and everything else. It's just not real great conditions to do that.
We're going to jump over to another quick word. We'll be right back. Nope, I didn't make it happen. Let's try that again. You know what? Let's skip the timeout. That touchdown brought to you by Compton Lawn Care Service for all your lawn care and snow plowing needs.
Or shoveling. Some shoveling. He likes
know
to
what?
shovel. He definitely likes.
Chad would like to defend himself right now. Actually, here.
We used to have. Well, how come Chad's not mic'd up? He used to be.
We don't have a third split or another
what
splitter.
happened to it?
We need to talk to
Did
the.
Steve steal it?
We need to talk to the dean of RTC and find out what's happening.
The Steve Stricker.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on this party ball emblem that Steve hasn't got us yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, Shay.
Well, there's always next year. Well, Aubrey's back.
I am back, yeah.
What's going on?
Not too much, just enjoying the game out of the rain in the press box.
Are you glad you're out of the rain? You're in the frat. It's the frat house.
I feel privileged.
I mean,
I feel
it is
special.
the frat house.
Yes.
So, game started off a little slow in Winamac's favor, but they've came back nice. And
Yeah, they
held
did. They just wanted us to be on edge a little bit.
They
put
did.
on a good show.
You know what? That's okay.
Keep the fans invested on senior night.
It's muddy out there.
It is muddy. I can imagine that's a little bit more difficult than the average game, that's for sure. The white pants are definitely suffering tonight, that's for sure. I feel bad for whoever's in charge of their laundry.
So it's going to be ball on about this, 16?
Yeah, I'd say.
15, 16, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there. We're close.
It's hard to tell from up here.
It is hard to see. We got some umbrellas obscuring the view.
It's going to be a handoff. That's going to be Shu. He's going to be taken down. Whole host of Warriors.
Whole host of Warriors. What a line.
It's like 45 Bo Brandt.
Bo Brandt.
That stop for the Warriors.
We always wait for Chad Watts to say who made the tackle, then we just repeat it.
Then we repeat it. You know what? That's Chad Watts' job, and you know what? He does a pretty nice job.
He does a nice job.
He's confident with it, even if he doesn't exactly
We give him a
know.
lot of grief up here, but he does do a nice job.
Absolutely. He needs the grief. You got to keep Mr. Watts in check.
Hand off to Shu.
So who's our sectional draw? I haven't been
West
updated
Central.
on that. West Central, okay.
So we go to West Central next Friday.
All right.
And then believe if the stars align, we could play North Judson.
Right. And how's North Judson's season been going?
Pretty good.
Okay.
They're pretty good. We didn't play that game. We were out with COVID. So
Right. I remember that.
we missed that game, and the week before we missed LaVille.
Oh, wow.
So
wow.
would have been two pretty good games.
Right, exactly. So that should be interesting then.
And there's a quarterback keeper. Give him chase, and they're going to get out of bounds. Logan Schultz is mad that he didn't get there.
Yeah.
So what are you studying in college, Aubrey?
Well, Shay, that's a good question.
That's a good question. You know what? And that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's okay.
I've had friends that came in with majors that have switched it 2 or 3 times already, and I'm just knocking out the classes that I have to get.
So you're making the smart move, and
right,
you're just saying,
exactly. I feel like I'm in a much better position than them.
Good deal. Good deal.
So if you have any suggestions, you let me know.
I don't.
No, that's all right. Me neither. So.
So the ball's going to be about the 48-yard line where the Warriors will take over. You're just concentrating on softball right now,
correct,
aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So do you practice every day?
Yeah. So
for
we
hours,
practice
hours, like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, babe. You know what? Pretty much. Yeah. It's a commitment, But it's a little bit more hours on the practice field than high school, obviously, just because it's a different level. But it's not too bad. Once you get used to the schedule, it becomes more of a routine and it makes more sense. But
now, do you what position are you playing? Pitching?
Yeah, so I'm doing pitching and outfield right now.
Okay.
But really, you never know, especially with COVID and all that kind of stuff still going on a little bit. You have to be flexible.
Okay.
Yep.
18, Hayden Clark on the carry for the Warriors.
So another run by Hayden Clark. You got 6 on the carry.
About 7 on that play. Second down for the Warriors. Ball's at about the 42-yard line.
Like to give Jed Bainey a shout out, who's watching. Where's Jed live at now, Tim? Do you remember? Is it Anderson? Somewhere down there?
I think he's at school administration.
Yeah. So used to went fishing a couple times with Jed in Wisconsin. So haven't seen him for a few years, but let's say hi to Jed. So we have a flag. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like it's going to be a holding against Winamac.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So we'll have second down again.
We'll make it second about 13. Tyler Perry running the play in. I think is it almost quit raining out there, Aubrey?
It looks like we're have a light sprinkle going on right now.
Oh yeah, it is still a little bit.
Just misting a little bit.
Yeah.
There were some big raindrops going on earlier.
The frat house got real crowded real quick.
Yeah, it really did. I came back up the second time when there was double the people in here than when the first time I was
Fumble,
up.
ball's on the ground. Looks like Russell recovered it.
There we go.
Ooh. Whoa, there's got to be a flag there. Yeah.
Looks like some extra penalty flags on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
I don't remember Triton
shoe
being like this in the past.
No.
We're going to check it out on the replay.
Personal foul against the Trojans. That's a 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That'll make it first down, Warriors.
So final spot of the penalty will give the Warriors a first down.
It's going to be Winamac first down. Tyler Perry will come into the game.
I didn't realize we had this many seniors on the team this year. I was really surprised when I walked
21 or
up.
22, something
really,
like that.
21, 22. And a lot of them are first-year football players, aren't they? We got a lot of new guys coming in.
We had the core guys that have played for started their whole 4 years. But yeah, a lot of them are first-year guys.
Yeah, coming off a season like last year's, you get a little hype around it.
Yeah.
And guys get interested, and that's going to be really good for our program.
Yes, it
in the
is.
future.
So Maddox Buzinski into the game.
He's a young guy too.
Yeah, they brought Hayden out for a few plays. He's been running a lot.
Giving him a little bit of a break.
Yeah. So Maddox is going to get about 2 yards.
Is he a sophomore now?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
So if rain's picking up a little bit. Hand up the middle. Looks like Maddox again. Maddox is going to get about 3 on that. It's going to make it 3rd and 5.
Third down for the Warriors.
Look for Russell to roll out here. Take it himself. Perry running the play in. Third and 6, Tim. Yeah. Yeah, Jones. I think that was Jaden Jones. When he went to cut, he lost his footing. I think the Warriors are going to go for it here.
Why not? You're deep in Triton territory.
Yeah, you can't really do much with the weather. You might as well go for it. Jones is a really dynamic running back, but he has to be able to cut.
Yep.
And just not. This ground isn't conducive for cutting right now.
Good analysis, Captain.
Yeah.
That's kind of next level, really. You sound like you know what you're talking about. Like encroachment. Yep, encroachment on the defense.
Wow. So the
I wonder
penalty,
if that was a hard count.
The penalties keep racking up for the Trojans.
Yep. One of these days we're going to keep stats, we'll be able to offer up how many penalty yards. If Val was here.
If Val was here, he would be on it.
He would let us know what was happening.
We had the Colonel up here last year, and he was into it.
Well, he had his binoculars, and his eyesight's not so good.
Yeah, but if we had Val here, I wonder where Val's at tonight.
I don't know. Oh, stick with the COVID stuff.
It's a handoff to Buzinski, right up the middle.
Maddox with a big run. Let's see that again.
Yeah. So Maddox getting some good work in tonight, Tim.
Yep, the sophomore. Great run. He's pretty explosive.
He is.
He's going to be a big part of this running attack next year, Shay.
It's good that we can get him some runs here. As a sophomore, kind of get his feet wet.
He's getting everything wet tonight.
Yeah. Not sure what that flag's for.
Killer procedure to call against the Warriors.
Is there too many guys in the huddle or something? Okay.
Will be a 5-yard penalty against the Warriors. So it'll be 1st and 15.
It's going to make it 3rd and 15 from the 17.
There's about surprising everybody and having Russell drop back to pass.
Yeah, might as well. What do you got to lose at this point,
Incomplete pass.
Is that Maddox up the middle? He got hit pretty good. Some more. Trojan looks a little slow to get up, but he looks like he's okay.
Bring up 2nd down at about 13.
Three possession game with 4.5 minutes to go here in the game. The Triton's definitely running out of time, Captain.
Yes, they are, especially with the conditions. You just don't. You're not going to be able to move the ball real well. There's Maddox back up the middle again.
Might have got a yard.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Winamac's taking time off the clock. This game is quickly getting out of reach with every second ticks off that clock.
It's going to be under 4 minutes now. What's up, Gretchen? How's it going?
Pretty quiet out there.
It's real quiet. About half the fans have left, it looks like. And Brzezinski right up the middle again. Nothing there.
Maybe another yard.
Yeah, maybe
2.
Couple yards again on the play.
We'll give him 2.
Brzezinski. 4th down for the Warriors.
He's going to go for it.
I'd assume so.
And 80 Wyatt Wheeler coming into the game.
You can tell when a young guy comes in because their jerseys are white. Chad Watts suggests they're glowing. I think that's a proper analysis.
Brzezinski's got a little bit of room.
He's close. He's a couple yards short.
Get enough, but nice run.
Looks like he might be stopped just a bit short of the line.
Under 3 minutes to play.
Here come the Warriors defense.
Inside the 10-yard line. 1st and 10.
Looks like it's a pretty good mix of dirty pants and clean pants out there.
Looks like the ball spotted right about the 5-yard line. 1st down for the Trojans.
Looks like it's still 16-8 down at Royal Center.
Both teams have all their timeouts.
Shoe. He's going to get maybe 6.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Trojans. Looks like it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and about what, 4?
Yeah.
Fumble.
It's going to be recovered by the Trojans.
We'll lose about a yard. Probably about 3rd and 5.
It's like Max Gerhardt and Talon Braun coming into the game.
Ball recovered by the Warriors.
Oh, the Warriors recovered it.
Like the ball's about the 9-yard line. That's where the Warriors will have it 1st and goal.
The Warriors get the ball right back. 2:09 to go. Russell under center. He's going to down it.
I don't think there's going to be any arguments here. Just run the clock off. Here's the deal. This is the last regular season game. Both teams are getting ready to go into sectional play next week, and nobody wants to see their guys hurt.
Nobody wants to get hurt. It's sloppy, really bad conditions out there. It's a good deal. Nobody's going to call a timeout. So it looks like it's 14-16 now in favor of Pioneer. So Russell's going to down it again. Minute 20 to go, so that's going to do it, Tim.
So three different Winamac contests going on tomorrow. We have volleyball, round 2 sectionals. They're taking on Rensselaer at Boone Grove,
right.
1 o'clock Eastern. We have
JV
football at Triton, 10 a.m. And both the boys and girls cross-country team are running at Culver Academies for the regional at 10:30. So that's pretty cool. And Chad Watts is getting ready to do an announcement. I think we need to mic him up for this
special announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, in lieu of dismissing you by section after the game, this weather is nasty enough tonight. We ask that you just, if you couldn't do the game, you just leave the stadium when the game is over, and we ask that you wait in the parking lot for those that you are going to wait for. So thank you for your support of Warrior football.
Wow.
Please have a safe drive home.
So Chad's depressed. He can't dismiss by section anymore.
Well, I don't know if the crowd was cheering for Winamac's victory or if they were cheering for Chad Watts' announcement. It gets a little confusing at times up here, but
Chad just wow. It's a big time announcement by Chad. He basically just said, "Get out of here."
Yeah, he's like, you're not going to listen to me anyway.
Just leave.
Just leave. So, and then our next broadcast. So, assuming Winamac beats West Central next week, I believe that our next broadcast then will be when Winamac plays North Judson, would be the likely round 2 matchup.
Okay.
Not to look past West Central, but in the rare chance that we do beat West Central.
And North Judson wins, and we would be here.
It'd be at Winamac, we believe.
North Judson, okay.
And we will broadcast that one.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that will be fun.
I had a lot of fun tonight, Captain.
And that was kind of the game we were waiting for in the regular season. It never happened, unfortunately, because of COVID. So
yep. And Pioneer, actually, North Judson's coming back. It's 14-16 in favor of Pioneer right now. North Judson just scored another touchdown. They did not get the extra point.
I thought I heard that Cheyenne Allen had got in, so he's still there. He's only a junior.
The boys are ringing the bell.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a good night. Winamac won 27-7. Terrible field conditions.
It was a great night.
But,
and I know we give Chad Compton a hard time sometimes, but seriously, we really appreciate Chad and and staying outside during all that. With the umbrella and the cover over the camera.
Right.
He does a great job.
Thank you, Chad.
I'll tell you what, I think most viewers would agree that, if they can't hear what me and you have to say, that's fine because they have Chad.
Right.
And that's all they really need.
Right.
So this game was brought to you by Chad Compton and Compton Lawn Care. And we're going to say goodnight from the frat house here at Radobush Field. Shay, I had fun with you, pal.
Fun, yeah.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.